Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into The Art of Persuasion, How to Influence People and Get What You Want by Juliet Erickson. We all want to be heard, to have our ideas resonate, to inspire action. But how often do we approach this desire from a place of manipulation rather than genuine connection? Juliet Erickson challenges us to rethink our approach. So let's embark on this journey together and uncover the key lessons from this insightful book. Imagine a world where persuasion isn't a battlefield of arguments, but a dance of understanding and empathy. True persuasion starts not with convincing, but with connecting. Think about the people who have most influenced your life. Mentors, teachers, leaders. The most influential figures are those who see us, hear us, and make us feel understood. Erickson's message persuasion isn't about getting people to do what you want. It's about creating an environment where they want to do it with you. It's about finding common ground, building trust, and showing genuine care for the needs and desires of the other person. And it all starts with asking ourselves a simple question: how can I help this person achieve their goals? Have you ever felt truly seen by someone? It's a rare and powerful feeling. Now imagine being able to create that feeling in others. Erickson emphasizes that persuasion isn't a one-size-fits-all approach. It's about tailoring your message to resonate with the unique values, beliefs, and aspirations of the person you're speaking to. Whether you're pitching a business idea, negotiating a raise, or convincing a friend to try a new restaurant, understanding their perspective is crucial. Ask yourself, what are their values? What are their pain points? What are they hoping to achieve? Remember, persuasion isn't about manipulation, it's about connection. In a world obsessed with getting our own point across, there's a superpower so simple, yet so often overlooked: active listening. When someone truly listens to us, it creates a profound sense of connection. Erickson reminds us that persuasive communication is a two-way street. It's not about delivering a perfectly crafted monologue, but about engaging in a dynamic exchange of ideas. Active listening goes beyond simply hearing the words. It's about paying attention to the nuances of communication, the tone of voice, the body language, the unspoken emotions. By actively listening, we not only gain valuable information, but we also build rapport and create an environment of mutual respect. And in this environment of trust and understanding, persuasion happens naturally. Chapter 4. Clarity Trumps Complexity, the Power of Simple Language. Have you ever sat through a presentation so riddled with jargon that you left feeling more confused than when you arrived? It highlights a crucial principle of persuasion. Clarity trumps complexity. We often mistake complexity for intelligence, but the reality is the more complex our language, the more likely we are to lose our audience. Think about the most persuasive speakers, writers, and leaders you know. Chances are it's their ability to distill complex ideas into simple, easy-to-understand language. Erickson emphasizes that persuasion is about connection, and connection requires clarity. When we use clear, concise language, we make it easy for our audience to understand our message, follow our logic, and see the value in our ideas. Remember, the goal of persuasion is not to impress with our vocabulary, but to inspire action. Chapter 5. The Art of Storytelling, Making Your Message Stick. Think about the last time you were truly captivated by a speaker, a book, or a movie. Chances are it was a good story. Stories have the power to captivate our imaginations, evoke emotions, and make us feel things on a visceral level. Erickson argues that facts and figures alone rarely persuade. Stories, on the other hand, have a way of bypassing our rational defenses and speaking directly to our hearts. Think about it. Which is more memorable, a statistic about the number of people living in poverty, or a personal story about a family struggling to make ends meet? This is why Erickson encourages us to incorporate storytelling into our persuasive communication. Use real-life examples, anecdotes, and metaphors to illustrate your points and make your message more relatable. Remember, people don't connect with data, they connect with emotions, and stories are the bridge that connects the two. Chapter 6. Beyond Words, the Power of Confidence and Body Language. Have you ever noticed how a speaker's body language can completely transform the impact of their words? A confident stance, a warm smile, a steady gaze. These nonverbal cues speak volumes. Erickson reminds us that persuasion is a full-body experience. It's not just about what we say, but how we say it. Our body language, our tone of voice, our overall demeanor, these are the subtle signals that can either enhance or undermine our message. Erickson provides practical tips for harnessing the power of nonverbal communication: eye contact, posture, gestures, and voice. Making eye contact conveys confidence, trustworthiness, and a genuine desire to connect. Stand tall, shoulders back, and feet firmly planted. This posture conveys confidence and authority. By mastering both verbal and nonverbal communication, we create a powerful synergy that captivates our audience and inspires action. Chapter 7. The artful question, guiding, not forcing. Have you ever noticed that the more someone tries to force their opinion on you, the more resistant you become? Erickson introduces a powerful alternative, the art of asking the right questions. Instead of bombarding people with our own opinions, we can guide them towards the desired conclusion through strategic questioning. Open-ended questions invite the other person to engage in their own critical thinking process. This approach requires a shift in mindset. Instead of viewing persuasion as a one-way street, we become facilitators of a collaborative exploration. By mastering the art of asking the right questions, we empower others to become active participants in the persuasion process. Chapter 8. Navigating resistance, turning objections into opportunities. Even the most persuasive communicators encounter resistance, but how we respond to that resistance can mean the difference between a productive conversation and a complete breakdown in communication. Erickson encourages us to view resistance not as an obstacle, but as an opportunity to deepen the conversation, address underlying concerns, and ultimately strengthen our position. When someone raises an objection, they're essentially saying, "I don't understand," or "I don't feel heard." The worst thing we can do in these situations is to become defensive or dismissive. Instead, Erickson suggests a more empathetic approach. Listen and acknowledge, validate, reframe, and find common ground. By acknowledging the other person's perspective, we create an environment of mutual respect and understanding. And in this environment, we can begin to work collaboratively towards a solution that addresses everyone's needs. Remember, resistance is not the enemy of persuasion, it's an invitation to connect on a deeper level. And there you have it, Key Lessons from The Art of Persuasion by Juliet Erickson. It's not about manipulation or coercion, but about genuine connection. Remember, persuasion is a dance, not a battle. It's about building bridges, fostering understanding, and creating win-win scenarios. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more insightful summaries and tips.